What's up YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug, and today I'm going to make some barbecue drumsticks. So let's go over the ingredients real quick. I'm going to be making the chicken in my toaster oven, by the way. I'm going to point out the obvious ingredients you will need for this, because sometimes I go a little extra. Obviously you'll need the chicken, right? I would suggest use some lemon pepper. I particularly like this seasoning, zest herb marinade. Add just a little bit of salt in there. I would say garlic powder, some minced garlic for sure. And then, you know, this is my favorite barbecue sauce right here. Everything else that I'm gonna use is optional, which is basically this. You don't need to use that, but I like to use that as well. I'm gonna add some hot peppers in there, the juice of it, a little bit, not too much. Also, I'm gonna add some of that as well. I'm gonna go ahead and wash the chicken. Well, take the skin off, which you don't have to do, but certainly wash the chicken. So I'm gonna take my skin off, my chicken drumsticks, and then wash it as well. Okay, there's the chicken washed, and again I took the skin off. So now we're gonna make our marinade real quick. Alright, I'm gonna dump this all in and you can use any marinade that you want, but this is what I like. Now actually I'm gonna use half of the pack, because I'm not cooking that much chicken. Well, that's a little bit more than half, but you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to it. Just a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add some lemon and pepper, not too much, right? What else? Oh, pepper. Add a little bit of that juice in there. Oh yeah. We want flavors jumping out of everywhere. Some Italian dressing. And this is all to your liking, guys. There's no rhyme or reason. As long as you got that marinade packet, you should be good. Squirt some Heinz 57 in there. Some people put ketchup, but that's a little tacky to me. But ketchup will work. Finally, I'm gonna add some minced garlic. You could add garlic powder, but minced garlic always is better. Each and every time. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix all of this up. And just mix it to your liking. Oh yeah, I'm liking the way it's tasting, but I'm gonna add a little bit of red pepper to my marinade real quick. Now, it's 8 o'clock here at night, so obviously I'm not gonna let it sit in the chicken, but if you have time to let this sauce marinate with the chicken like overnight or something, that would be best. But I'll put the rest in there. I don't have the time, so if you can do that, definitely go ahead and do that. Let the chicken marinate with this sauce like overnight, or at least 2 hours or so, at least 30 minutes even. Next, you want to puncture holes into your chicken just so that the sauce can get into it. So you can just, you want to do it to both sides. Make sure you don't cut yourself. You can use a smaller knife, obviously. This is the first thing I saw, so let me go ahead and do this. Two things I forgot to tell you that I'm also going to add is, oh, that's not it, but ginger and onion powder, not garlic powder. Let me get my onion powder. Rats. Can't find my onion powder, but that's fine. We're going to just sprinkle lemon and pepper on both sides real quick. This is just to make sure it's not bland. Probably don't need to, but I just do it anyway. You didn't catch that. I almost sneezed, right? Well, I actually did sneeze, but anyway. This is what I'm gonna make it in. That's some extra red peppers that was in my hand. I threw in the foil. I'm going to spray it down with some cooking spray. Doesn't matter which one you use. Spray it down a little bit. And then what I like to do is put a little bit of the marinade on the bottom. Kind of spread it out. Then put the rest on the top. Just spread it out a little bit. Add some garlic. Not too much. I mean, some ginger. I'm sorry. Tongue-tied today. You don't have to add ginger. Ginger is like a Jamaican thing. We like to cook with ginger a lot. It's awesome though. Well, it's not as much as marinade as I wanted, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of that and mix it up. And that should be good. We should be ready to put the chicken in at that point. And guys, we're gonna cook this at 400 for about 400 degrees for about 15, no more than 20 minutes. Then we're gonna add the barbecue sauce and cook it for about 5 minutes each side, and then we should be done. All right, now we're ready to cover the top. You could do this however you like to do it, but I'll just show you when I'm done. Now remember guys, we're not super drowning it in this sauce because remember we're gonna brush on the barbecue sauce after about 15-20 minutes in the oven. So this you know, this is just you know, just the texture of the base of the drumsticks, the flavor, the base flavor, but we're just gonna glaze it with the barbecue sauce when it's about after 15-20 minutes. So let's turn on our toaster oven. All right guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna actually flip them at 10 minutes left, and then I'll be back. Looking good so far guys. Instead of 10 minutes aside, I'm gonna do 15 minutes aside. So I'm gonna let these go on the side for about 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna turn them over and do it for another 15. See it bubbling over there? About to flip them. Smells delish. So this side is gonna get 15 minutes now. All right, this is at 10 minutes. This side looks to be about ready. So I'm going to take it out real quick and just put the barbecue sauce on the same side and let it cook for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip it over and do the same. As you can see, it's starting to look really done right now, so that's why I'm gonna put the barbecue sauce on. And this is just 10 minutes on the second side guys. So alright, we just put the barbecue sauce on it. Now if you really about your barbecue chicken, you would have just taken the chicken out completely and put some fresh foil in there and then put the barbecue sauce on, but it's not that serious to me. So let's put it back in the oven for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to turn it over. About 1 minute left for this side. Looking good. About to turn them over. Alright, this is the other side with barbecue sauce on it. But now we just got 10 minutes left. 5 minutes on each side. And we should be good. Or I might just do 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to do 10 minutes on this side. And we're done. Alright guys, we look to be about done. So I'm going to take it out and See how the other side looks. I may have to apply some barbecue sauce to the other side. I'm not gonna put it back in the oven, but I just may have to apply it. Let's just see what it looks like when it comes out. All right, so we're just gonna baste the other side one more time with barbecue sauce. The other side is fine, and you'll see that when I take a bite out of it. And you just do the rest of them like that. All right, so there it is, guys. So let me let this cool off a little bit, and I'm gonna take a bite for you guys. See how good it is. Okay. Just want you guys to see what it looks like on both sides. Let's take a bite. I gotta take another bite. Very juicy, guys. Very good. One more bite. So you can see it's cooked. That is so good. So juicy. Anyway, there it is. Hit like if you like it. Remember to subscribe. It's Cooking with Doug.